Hey, welcome to Classic Value Investors and Microcap Explosions. This is Mariusz Konieczny. Yes. We are talking about Immunoprecise today with the ticker symbol IPA. Now, as you know, I made a video about Immunoprecise before. It was titled Immunoprecise, No Thank You. The link to it is in the description below. Now, I'm not making this video to bash the company, not at all, okay? If you watched my previous video, you know what I said in the video. You know that I said, I don't understand it, and I bet you don't freaking understand it too, or 95% of you don't understand it. But I said, I don't understand it, and if I don't understand it, I don't know what I'm getting for my money, okay? I'm forking out money for the shares, and I don't know what I'm getting back. Consequently, no thank you. Okay? It's simple as that. And you have no idea how many times I've seen this movie play out before. And look, I'm not saying that Immunoprecise won't work out. I don't know. But what I'm saying is you have no idea how many times I've seen the same movie over and over again, okay? A bunch of people get together on Twitter, they pump, they hype, tweet every day, 10 times a day, blah, 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 get everybody on board, everybody who doesn't freaking understand it, because I don't think this company is understandable. So you have a room full of people, okay? 5% of them, that's on the high side. 5% of them understand it. The other group don't have a freaking clue. Stupid idiots. They don't understand it. And then the third group is even stupider because they don't understand it, but they think they understand it. Okay? So they hype it up. They bring the CEO, cute lady, interview her, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to be together. Even me. I mean, I have feelings too. Be like, damn, I ought to own it, right? And then I said to myself, no, stupid. You don't understand it? Stay away. And now they hyped it up. The stock went, depending on whether it's Canadian or US, let's call it $20. And now it's trading around $5. It's down 75%. And now, should it be down 75%? Is it an opportunity to buy it? I have no idea. Whether it's at 20 or at 5, maybe if it's at 50 cents. If it was at 50 cents, then I would be like, you know what? Based on the revenue that it has, I think I would take a swing at it because it's cheap enough at 50 cents that I'm not paying too much for the revenue, but I'm getting this huge upside. I'm interested. But at 5, 20, 100, I don't have a freaking clue what I'm getting for my money. And I bet you don't know what you're getting for your money. And that's the problem, is that people go in to these opportunities. They don't understand what they own it. They don't do the due diligence. They call their due diligence is listening to or reading a bunch of tweets and listening to the CEO's interview. That's what they call due diligence. Okay? That's ridiculous. And you see, the thing is that the crowd that was hyping out Immunoprecise is the same crowd that was hyping Expel, the same crowd that was hyping Kraken. But here's the difference. There's a difference between Kraken, Expel, and Immunoprecise. Immunoprecise is completely different. Expel, I wrote about Expel in my coronavirus book. Why did I wrote about Expel? Because Expel is a fantastic business. Okay? It has a fantastic product. It doesn't have a lot of competition. Customers are not sensitive to the prices that they're paying because most of the cost of putting a coat over a car's paint is labor. So Expel is a fantastic business. Immunoprecise, who knows? I don't know. Do you know? You might know, but I bet you don't know. Okay? And that's not just Immunoprecise. It's in the pharmaceutical space. And pretty much what they're doing in that space, it's probably worse than mining. Okay? They're putting a bunch of research molecules together with the hope that they're going to have a blockbuster, with the hope that they're going to have a product. Well, they obviously know more than I do, but how can I how can I possibly determine whether the product is going to be good? I'm not going to determine it by listening to the CEO's interview, and I'm not going to determine it by listening to a bunch of hypers on Twitter talking about it. I have no idea. Consequently, I stay away. And you guys should learn how to say no to opportunities. Yes, you will miss out on a lot of them. And maybe even now, by saying no to Immunoprecise, you will miss out on a multi-bagger. That's okay. I missed out on Apple. I missed out on Amazon. I missed out on Bitcoin. I'm still doing okay. You don't have to invest in everything just because everybody else is hyping it. And here's another thing, is that when you have conviction in an idea, which is based on your research, due diligence, and understanding, when the stock goes down 50, 60, 75%, then you have the conviction to either hold or buy more. And with Immunoprecise, when you have a room full of idiots and 5% of them know what they're doing, do you think they have the conviction to hold it? First of all, they didn't do their due diligence. They don't understand it. And when the stock is starting to slide, they start to question their conviction. And they didn't have the conviction in the first place because they were just listening to a bunch of hype. And now there isn't much hype anymore, because when everybody was hyping it, oh, it's going on NASDAQ and blah, 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 blah. When everybody was hyping it, they were hyping it 10 times a day. And now they're freaking quiet. They went to caves. They're nowhere to be found. So now you're down 75% and you're on your own. So now, do you have the conviction to hold it? Maybe you do. Maybe you truly understand it. Or maybe you're just an idiot. You think you understand it, but you don't understand it. So then your conviction is based on the wrong thing. And like I said before, when everybody was bombarding me, including the members of Microcap Explosions, hey, take a look at Immunoprecise. It's a great, this guy is saying it's a 10x, it's $1 billion company. You automatically start to think to yourself, well, I got to own it. I want to be part of the club. And then I was like, no. I've seen this movie too many times. Stupid, Mariusz, no. Stay away. Because if I did buy it because everybody else was hyping it, I wouldn't have the conviction to hold it now, because I didn't understand it at 20. How am I going to understand it at 5? So that's why, you guys, when you own things, know what you own, understand what you own, do your research, do your due diligence, do your scuttlebutt, so that you have enough conviction so that when sell-offs like this happen, you know what to do. You're not going to cry and you're not going to feel like a victim. But unfortunately, most people don't do it. Unfortunately, most people just listen to dumb interviews with the CEOs and dumb tweets on Twitter, and they just blindly invest in these things. And then when things like this happen, the people that were pumping it go into their caves and they're nowhere to be found. So that's it for this video. And now you tell me, do you understand it? Come on. Do you understand it? And if you do, what are you doing? Are you buying more? Did you sell out? What's going on? Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks.